You can kind of tell where I'm going with it, right? It's going to be like that, kind of. I wasn't going to bore you with all the sanding and stuff because everybody's seen that. So, all right, now there it is. And that's not, I mean, I don't have a real sharp edge on that, see? Since I threw that piece of metal into the fire to soften it, I'm going to have to heat treat it. So I'm going to have to do the whole forge and all that kind of stuff. But you know I don't have one. So I'm going to use my old rocket stove. I use this safety cutter to cut the bottom out of this old coffee can. I'm going to try to fit it into the top of this paint can. Put another can in here, fill it up with vermiculite, and use my rocket stove. Now you know why they call them rocket stoves. She's plenty red. It's not magnetic. That's very cool. Two-story rocket stove. What? Not going to waste a perfectly good fire. I really think by making it smooth as I could before I put it in there that it won't be as hard to clean all this off of here. Even if I want to clean it off, it looks kind of cool black, but I do want to make it shiny, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I've been sanding and sanding and sanding and sanding. But these, without putting it back on the belt sander, I'm not going to be able to remove all those little forge marks and stuff. Now, that Jeff White knife that John Capps gave me, it had all that in there. I set out, I wanted to make this the shiniest one ever, but now I'm kind of thinking It would look cool with a dark wood handle. And leave those forge, I don't know what you call that stuff. Leave that in there. Maybe I could just redo the edge on the belt sander. That might look cool. I ain't getting paid for this, so it doesn't really matter, right? Don't let anybody tell you this is easy work, man. It's not. I sanded it, and I took it back over to the buffer, and I came to a conclusion. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave those forge marks in there because I really don't want to go back to the belt sander. But I'm still going to polish it up. So here's kind of so far what it looks like. You can't really see it. It's very cloudy today. Can you see? So you can still see the forge marks. Now I haven't put it in the oven yet. It's not all the way ready. So I just hope I don't drop it. Everybody says they'll break if once you take them out of the forge. Anyway. Well, I've spent most of the day sanding and polishing, and on that my little buffer, and then I resanded it and polished it again. Oh, sorry, Kevin. Dang gummit. Well, it's a black shirt. There wasn't nothing on it anyway. Anyway, here it is so far. Can you see it? And what I've done is I left that forging marks on there, but I polished it as good as I could. It looks kind of cool. I mean, it's handmade, It's not real sharp yet. I haven't sharpened it yet. As said, one of my mentors, Jake at Dark-Wolfe Knives, he what was his? I like to say it. Although I'm not shipping this anywhere because it's just for me. But he says no sharpie until shippy. It's an important lesson. Anyway, it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna put a walnut. I got this scrap from my neighbor. His dad works on cabinets and stuff. They made some walnut tables. He gave me this scrap so I can make some handles. It'd be cool. All right, weird thing happened. Right in the middle of my sanding of my knife, the mailman dropped off a package at my house. It was just very cool. Tom Chitwood knife maker's clamp, whatever you want to call it. You probably already saw it because I did a video as soon as I got it. I mean, like 5 minutes after I got it, I put up a video about it. So anyway, back to my knife bill. So I'm sanding off that copper patina that was on it when I took it out of the oven. I'll take it over to the buffer, clean it up some. It came out of the oven. I did it for 2 hours, two different times, and then I lightly sanded all that copper patina off of it and buffed it again. So I'll let you see what it looks like. Now down here, I knew my scales wouldn't fit flush to here, so I did kind of sand off most of that, whatever you call this stuff. And then while that was in the oven, I made these scales, which I'll attach like normal, and then sand down. So I'm going to take my buddy Dave's MIZE Custom Works If you don't know him, you should. Anyway, he showed on a video how to finish up the front part of these scales prior to putting them on the blade, so you don't mess up your blade. So I'll put a link to that video down there so y'all can check it out. But that's what I'm gonna do. This is as good as I'm gonna be able to get these scales. Oh shit! I hope I didn't just break one. Whew. That was close. All right, here they are. I got them pinned together. I mean, there's loose. I just see it's not even glued together or nothing. Just so I can get them the same. Using these little sharp Q-tips. That's the best tip ever, Dave. God, that worked. I sure wish I would have known about that earlier. It's gonna be cool. Well, I think this is about all I can do with it. I can put the final, I haven't sharpened it all the way yet. Anyway, it's dark in here. I know you can't see it, but walnut handle with the brass pins. And like I said, I was gonna leave that forge marks and stuff on there like that, and then just polish the edge. It came out pretty decent. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. Bye.